LoreWarrior vehicles. Gienah Durapaq Elite Series 3. The colonization of a planet can be perilous, and when colonists are struggling to survive, war can easily spark over land and water rights. On the world of New Olympia, the Terran Alliance military intervened in both 2196 and 2220 to stop such conflicts. After the fall of the Alliance, war spiraled out of control. In 2265, in an attempt to put an end to the bloodshed, 2 of the 3 warring regions accepted a proposal to join the nascent Marat Commonwealth. However, the ruling Dundre family of Olympica refused, and with aid from Regulus, at the time warring with the Commonwealth, managed to secure recognition as an independent state, a status they hold to this day. However, though war ceased to be a way to resolve differences, the 3 provinces continued to vie for market share, using any means necessary at times, and the independent Olympica constantly took the upper hand. In 2426, with Joseph Stewart as Captain General, and the economy of the entire Free Worlds League sliding toward ruin, along with the war with the Lyran Commonwealth, the 2 republics of Kasnov and New Greenland forged a new identity, the Republic of Kasnov Greenland, in the hopes of creating a new economic power bloc against Olympica. In 2478, to further this goal, Earl Trusa Kefelzik founded the Turbian Fishing Concern. Though initially a small cannery, it was used to compete against Olympica's largest Condon fisheries. It would eventually become Durapaq Solutions, one of the largest manufacturers and shippers of foodstuffs in the Free Worlds League. In 2864, as the leaders of all 5 great houses met on New Earth for peace talks at the end of the Second Succession War, a progressive-thinking Earl Yarv Kefelzik made the bold move of contacting Duke Solia Duke Solia of Gienah with a business proposition: to combine Durapaq's patented packaging systems with Gienah Automotive to create a new standard of shipping vehicles. While the outbreak of war between the Free Worlds League and Lyran Commonwealth in 2869 slowed talks, they still continued, and by the end of the 29th century, the first in a long series of Gienah Durapaq land trains premiered. Land trains have existed for centuries, slow but reliable. They're a relatively low-tech means of transporting goods across vast, inhospitable distances between fledgling landlocked cities or newly colonized worlds. Worlds that cannot afford dropships to shuttle such materials, do not yet have the means and infrastructure to build rails, and lack waterways capable of supporting a mass transportation system. As such, dozens of models of such vehicles are available from as many worlds and manufacturers. However, through the Davian-produced Okifa Model 2 and the Kirita-produced Ikazaki Roku Royal, these are similar and both exported to other realms. The quality and performance of the Elite series across more than a century has ensured its market dominance. Don't lie, you all wanted to know about canneries and fishing and fucking trains going on in the Battletech universe. Don't lie. Especially when whoever wrote this one definitely had a fucking masochistic streak. Duke Solia Zendedkova? Oh, fuck off. Anyway, it's a person from Gienah. They came up with the idea of, what if we took a train, right, and didn't have it on rails? Oh, that's a great idea. So, it's another 200-ton vehicle. It's a 3 and 5 movement. Again, if you ever needed to do a game, I guess, where this one actually has more of a reason. You could imagine that maybe the players being tasked with maybe doing like some kind of heist on a land train that's traveling across some periphery world or some kind of far edge world of like the Free Worlds League or something like that. One of the lesser developed ones. Trying to rob the train, so you need to know how fast it moves, and you need to get the vehicles alongside, hop across, do all that heroic or villainous shit, whatever your group's doing. So at least you got that. It's well armored for its size as well, 33 on the front, 25 on the sides, both front and rear sides, and 25 on the rear of the vehicle itself. It has a crew of 3, and other than all the other usual modifications, the looks like the carriages themselves are also armored, 20 and 20 on 19 on the rear, and can carry a fair amount of cargo. And can even take livestock, liquid, insulated and refrigerated goods. Doesn't seem to be anyone for actual transport of people, which is interesting. I thought they might have done a passenger version, but apparently not. Its armor factor is apparently bar 6. That seems to be the manufacturer of the armor for that. So must be a small business for that one. As you can see though from the artwork, it's again an absolutely massive vehicle. You probably see these things from fucking low orbit moving along like giant I don't know, like giant worms, I guess, traveling across the land, especially on what looks like here to be some kind of rocky, dusty kind of world. So, yeah, anywhere that basically is difficult to traverse and would require a fair amount of investment for infrastructure. These vehicles probably fit the bill for being able to do that. Although I imagine transporting these things must be quite expensive between worlds. You probably need quite a large dropship as well to bring a few of them over. Along with their trailers that would attach to them. But yeah, pretty cool. It's nice, again, to see more of these vehicles that don't do the fighting, but they certainly help get the goods to and from places that are necessary to keep your troops in, fighting fit status, or just how a lot of these towns and cities and stuff are just fed in some of these really, I don't know, like Dust Bowl planets that you wonder like where the hell did they get their food from? Because not everywhere has a drop port, as it states there. There's not just a landing pad for a dropship to just come and deliver a load of food stuff. So yeah, there's probably a port way off, in another location, and the town or city may be in an important area for mineral mining, gold, precious metals, or just being able to produce certain goods. And land trains like this will be the kind of thing that travel back and forth. Again, it's where you can set your little game. You got to steal things or protect, maybe even protecting one of these Gienah Durapaq Elite Series trains as it may be being harassed by bandits. Ideas like that, you see. Maybe me mentioning this, maybe Naman will find a model and maybe I can do a game of that on Table Tech one day. But until then, thanks for listening, everybody, and have a good week, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.